Hey YouTube, Mark Hoffman here, and today I want to talk to you about my ZT. And this, I always forget the dang number, but it's the 0640. So I want to talk about this knife after owning it for a little while, a few things I've done to it, and yeah, I just want to talk about why I've made a few changes to it and the reasoning behind it. So first off, this made it into my top 3. And there was only a few things that I had to change about it. Now, I'll just tell you the first. The original pocket clip is trash. It's horrible. When I bought this knife, it actually came with, I think this is a Lynch clip or a, it's a really nice titanium aftermarket clip, and it's a deep carry clip. Okay, I liked it, but man, it's for the jeans that I wear, this is way too tall, and handling it, I felt like this height was really just going into my palm all the time, and I wanted something a little flatter. I wanted a clip that was a little further up here than back here when carrying it. So I put a Benchmade clip. Now, originally, Emerson would use a Benchmade style clip. Like on his very early stuff, he actually had this clip. It just didn't say Benchmade. And it fits exactly like this. This is not, there's a little bit of space in between here. I'm going to be bending this clip downward so it's a little more flush, or at least pressing against the scale. So, because this slides a little bit in my pants. So I'm going to be probably pressing that down after carrying it for a little while. But with this in my hand like this, that clip is literally in that empty space of my palm. It's no longer poking out here and poking against my palm here. It's more comfortable in use. And I've been using this to strip wire. I've been using this to cut twine, cut rope, cut a few things, and I mean, this isn't bad. I mean, like, it's not a bad clip. And to remind me, I'm going to put this clip away so I don't lose it, because maybe I might want to put that on Benchmade. But it wasn't a bad clip. It's just this is a little better for me. Okay, and I don't mind this saying Benchmade, but this actually being a ZT. It's my knife. I want it to be comfortable, and it's one that I'm going to be keeping for a very long time. The other thing that I changed the blade. I reground the blade and resharpened it. And you'll notice that this has quite a bit of bevel on it. And that's because I actually ground off the tip and gave at least the front of this a little more belly. And the real reason was, when I had this in the pocket, you could see I removed quite a bit of blade there. But this, let me just show you with this here. The tip was literally like right there where the end of that blue tweezer is. On more than one occasion, I would just do this, like put my hand or my hand into my pocket like this, and it would just graze the knife, or it would be pressed against the knife. More than one occasion, I actually cut my palm, like right over here. And it wasn't like deep, it was like what you would call a scratch, okay? But the fact is that was a problem for me, at least. Wearing gloves, I didn't mind. I wasn't really having a problem, but that blade was super close to the edge there. So I pushed that back just a little bit. And the other reason I did that is so I would get a little bit of a stronger tip. Now, you may notice that those bevels are not completely equal. I'm not the world's best sharpener, but I will eventually get those evened out. But I wanted a little stronger of a tip. I have found in use with this knife, oh man, that new clip feels great. It really feels good in hand. And I tried a few other clips. I have the phallic clip from Benchmade, if you know, you know. And then I also have the bug out deep carry clip, which I could have tried. I also have, I have a few other clips that I tried, and I didn't really like them. So this was the one, and this actually is the clip I have on my Osborne. I have this on my Benchmade Super Freak. It is my favorite clip from Benchmade, and I believe it is their original clip. But it's fantastic in hand. But back to why I wanted a stronger tip. This knife lends itself perfect for piercing, but with what I was using it for, I was doing a lot of light prying. I'm talking like against cardboard boxes and zip ties and stuff. And I was doing a lot of this, turning, a lot of yanking, and a lot of putting the knife under something and twisting, and not on more, you know, it wasn't, let me take a sip of coffee really quick. I mean, it wasn't like it was bending or going to break. I just felt with what I was doing, I would appreciate a stronger tip versus a pointier tip. So, and plus I wanted a little more belly because sometimes I choke up on this and I do more concentrated cuts, and that belly really allows a concentrated cut, or if I'm cutting a piece of paper, I've got a little more ability there. So that is my mod that I did to the blade. I'm not worried about the depreciation in value. I mean, it's my knife. I'm not going to get rid of it. And if ZT decides, to discontinue this, then it will truly be my knife. Can't get that. But yeah, that's it. That's the modification I made. I am thinking about, just for aesthetics, whenever, so I'm thinking about aesthetically. This isn't going to be a function thing, but I am thinking about matching up these two jimping points on the spine of the blade here. So when this is actually closed, I've got some kind of grip to front flip this. So I'm debating on that, because if I do it well enough, it's going to look pretty cool with it, these jimping here and then that jimping over here to match the jimping here. It may look pretty good, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. But yeah, that was my modification to this knife. Simple things. It's not like I'm changing the scales. I mean, I've seen these things done to the 10s. People really go crazy, but I just wanted to change the blade and I wanted to change the pocket clip. So if you guys thought this modification was, I guess, worthy of doing, let me know. And let me know what you think about the clip change, and if you like this Benchmade clip. So as for that, I'm going to let you guys go and talk to you guys later. So bye-bye.